and go, what the fuck's going on? So with Opera Select, it's just going to send my mind into overdrive going, oh my god, which what's happened?
Yeah.
And then it's reacting to what's happened. But yeah, that's just going to be experience. So, in fairness, it's probably just me not practicing.
Yeah, go for a bite. Oh fuck, we're gonna need it. I've got one anyway. I don't know. I got it yawn. No idea how to play on. Yeah, it's a hot environment and nothing. Thing is, there's no way Ryan Hart was beating quite a lot of them players with power options like.
Yeah.
No, I'm not fucking joking.
I know, I was well aware he was beating me from just a fuck ton of Opera Select. I was like, I don't know how to deal with this though. Because I was in the mindset back then of backdash. It beats everything.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no it doesn't. Oh shit, well I don't know what to do.
That's it, there's lots of fucking backdash options like. They're counting on your backdash.
Yeah.
But to me, that's just bullshit. It's like, if you didn't do that, mean it's just alright. You know, I'm kind of.
But you're not doing it. Like,
Yeah, I know you are doing it, but it's.
But Relentless is basically, like, one of which is, get a back throw, yeah? Go into the safe jump, yeah, which is forward dash and then jump, yeah?
But safe jumps and stuff to me is bullshit as well.
No, it's not, it's just using a means of timing a jump so that it's safe for you.
Yeah, but
That's
I
not-
think
that's
it
not-
should be if you press that fucking button and it fucking comes out, you know, rather than.
But yeah, pushing the button, the safe jump is legit, it's fine.
Yeah.
Right, there is no, it is basically, you're timing, doing something at a time jump, it's very legit, right? It's like you're within a normal, you're doing a dash or something like that, right? It does get a bit murky with options like, I will agree with
Hang
you
on.
Right.
Safe jumping is like your vortex.
So it is,
But
It's
sa-
just-
but
it's-
safe jumps to me are that you are pressing that and if you fucking pressed it, you fucking pressed it, you know, rather than.
Okay, it's like okay.
Yeah, but safe jumps are more legit now than delayed wake up.
Yeah.
They sometimes don't work.
It's like your vortex is basically, it's a 50-50 if it's a left or right block. Because you put it in, it's based on where you are. A
Well,
safe jump is
but
like
you
saying,
can tell
I'm going to be
based on
here.
I'm the ambiguous now.
Nah, you can tell. You can tell.
You can tell.
I can
Yeah.
tell.
Jordan couldn't tell.
You know what? Yeah.
But
I know. I
safe jump-
think safe jumps, option selects, and that are just bullshit. I just like. I think you should be down to if you fucking press that thing, it comes out. If not, you get fucking punished for it. You know, it's like.
Like,
But the fighter doesn't know
that's
how
what
that
safe
shit
jump. I
like.
give me options like, but safe jumps are fine in my opinion.
Well, I don't know, because safe jumps are like, so if I press it at a certain time, it's no gonna, like, it's still the same kind of thing. If I,
Yo, it's just the same as judging the jump. It's just using a method in the game to do it, and it's fine. That's
see,
legit.
one of my problems with fighting games is just, I do not like
Oh
jumping.
yeah, there's no jumping into it.
There's no jumping.
Well, you can jump it.
You
just
can, but anybody does it, it's neutral usually. See, that is one of my things is like, yeah, Richard Fans does not have jumping in it, it's all this and it's all fucking, yeah. It's just, I don't know.
No. How about you play on half circle back punches?
We are not seen it.
How did it? Yeah,
I
we're
don't
working it then.
I just think it's something that the tells whether it hits them or it's bullshit and it should just be done in the game story.
So basically, you think you should have to time it manually?
Well, yeah.
Okay. Why people are always, it's also physically impossible to happen.
Ian, what do you think?
Right. Right, when I was a kid, right, we played
70s.
right. We played Street Fighter Alpha, yeah? And Street Fighter 2 before, but Street Fighter Alpha is the one that we played quite a lot of, yeah? And one of the things that we got upset about was, well, kids, yeah, this corner, right? As a purist, we thought cornering was a bad thing you shouldn't do, and getting hit with the star, you
Yeah,
should like that, right? How was I any different from a state something?
Yeah, but wait,
Snobbery. It's snobbery. You should be going out
What?
to win matches. That's the object of this game. And if you're denying yourself that part of the
Right,
game,
what's-
you're denying yourself
What's
the
based
chance
on
to win
what's based
more
on something
matches.
else you enjoy, right? Football, right?
Set pieces in every match.
Right? They deny you two options at the same time. Guy takes a free kick, right? He doesn't go, if that's going to go like that, right? And if keeper goes like that, the ball's going to go like that.
The problem is that this is a
Of course they
game
do.
with maths. It's all mathematical.
Do you think football goes like this? Guy takes a free kick and the ball either goes like that or that.
Well, that's the thing. It's
doesn't-
in
doesn't
football.
happen.
Football is not mathematical.
He's a
Football.
way of claiming that first.
Look, no, what I'm saying is, they set plays, like, they don't just put a ball in the box and hope it
Well, they
sends
just-
one
they
player.
pick an option.
They send several players in there, and they have to pick one of them options.
Yeah. So you
basically,
should be
they're
picking one
kicking
of
the
their
ball.
options.
Yeah, but they're playing the best ball they can play. They're not playing the absolute accurate best ball that's going to ever happen and exist. They're going to, so it might not go to that player, but it might go to the 5 players behind them, hoping to run in at the same time and hit the ball to the back of the net. Or it might go to get blocked and come up to the guy that's been told, stand on the edge of the
That's no,
area and
that's not a real life option.
It is, it's an absolute option
You're
select.
putting the ball to the person that you think
They
is
set
gonna
up for
hit it.
set plays. They leave a guy in at the edge of the box in case a defender makes a block.
Yeah,
and
what
he
happens
goes
if
for it.
that game is 1-on-1? Well, if football was
You
1-on-1,
brought
yeah, the guy
football up,
takes a
man.
free kick.
Football isn't one-on-one though. You brought football
Tennis.
up,
Oh, well, it's not.
Tennis. That guy just need to lob a fucking thing going, right, well, he's either going to do that or that, and whatever one I didn't choose is going to win.
Right, he hits the ball straight at the guy. He's either gonna have to fucking parry it or he's gonna fucking have to
Option
take it.
selects are not
Yeah, but it's not.
real life.
It's like.
Option selects are not real life.
There's plenty of decisions you make that you can live with one of two consequences.
Yeah,
So
there's
that
two
it's fine.
consequences, but you can't make two choices.
Yeah, exactly.
If there's two that you can live with and one that you can't live without.
That's not the
Yeah.
same.
That's
That's
not the same.
not the
That's-
same
that's
thing.
That's making one choice.
You're
and
looking
then
for the
two
best
outcomes.
option.
Not,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
making, not
That's
making
exactly
two
the
decisions between separate outcomes.
That is not the same thing.
You can't do it.
An
in real
option
life.
select in this game is saying, right, if that doesn't happen, this is
Yeah.
going to happen.
That's
That's not
in
real
the game,
life.
it's going to be
In real
every
life,
Street
whatever
Fighter
you
game.
choose is going to happen. So if I choose to kill myself, if I choose to kill
In real
myself,
life.
it's not going to be like, right, well, either kill myself or I go, oh wait a minute, missed my throat.
In real
Oh, I'm
life,
back up again. Hey,
in
you're not
real life, in a
really
fight, basically you're going to be like, oh wait a minute, I've got to.
Yeah, you can't do
You can't
options.
corner
Yeah, right,
him.
so a
You
real
can't kick
fight.
him when he's
A
down.
real
You can't
fight.
put-
If this is me and you having a real fight, right, a second, if I got to throw a punch to your face, I'm not going to go, right, well, if I do this,
he might lean to that side, but he might lean to that
So
side.
I mean,
So I go.
yeah, in that case.
You know what I mean? It's not just going to be like, if I go to kick you in the balls,
Wait a minute.
I'm not
So
going to
you see
go.
my Hammond when he goes to hit there, and the guy goes to throw his punch there, so he ducks round the punch, and it goes like that. So it's an option select. So
No,
if he
it's
says-
not because it's not because if I go.
The option select. The option select will be like going. If you use the punching analogy.
Like, if you try and punch one and you miss, then randomly your leg will stick out.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it-
Oh wait a minute. Oh wait,
It-
that hit.
You're making the assumption that, like,
It's-
an option select can't be blown up, and it can. Why can it?
No, I'm making the fucking thing that option selects are stupid because it's.
Okay. Go back to your punching analogy. You're gonna punch someone in the face, all right?
Yeah.
So you can swing your fist to his face.
Yeah.
Now the entire set of it is that you know he can either stand there and take it to the face,
Yeah.
or he can dodge to two sides.
Yeah.
So you can option select to cover two sides, the middle and the left. So that if he goes to the middle, he's hit. If he still goes to the left, he gets hit. But you might go to the right, and that misses.
No, either way, I'm aiming for his face.
Well, that's the thing. You can if your aim is to hit him in the face, and you know he could be doing one of three things, you want to try to aim for as many of them as possible. So you can increase your chances by aiming in a way which will hit into the most.
But nobody does that.
Well, no, a good fighter can
I'm not
predict.
expert at fighters, are you?
They don't just go, I am going to mathematically do. They just instinctively do it.
Yeah,
It's
but-
not something that you will consciously think about. It's just, I want to hit.
Yeah, I know you cannot do that.
But that's the thing. That's part of like studying a mechanics of a fighting style. It's studying the mechanics of something. That is what this is. This has set mechanics, which have set rules which it follows. If there are things like in life that do the same thing, like fencing, it's a set fight where you do set things.
Yeah.
It's trained. It's a trained martial art where there are set rules and set procedures. You follow them and you try to predict them, and you try to cover as many bases to try and get an advantage. It's not like a random brawl in the street because they're not like following a structure. This is because this is following a structure. You can try to cover as many bases in that structure as possible because you know there are a certain number of things that they can and can't do. That's the difference between a lot of real life examples and this. There are set rules, and you know the rules, and you can practice against the rules.
But in those examples, if you do one thing, the one other thing does not automatically come out.
Yeah, but option select possibly.
What?
Accidental consequences.
Like if you do one thing in fencing,
Yeah.
you do one thing in fencing, the other thing does not automatically come out based on what the
Yeah,
other
but
thing is.
Well, no, it could. Okay, it could do. For instance,
It
if
can't.
you
cannot
no,
do that and-
let me explain.
And because that guy's went like that, you automatically, without thinking about it, go.
Yeah, exactly.
Except, imagine if you've got a technique which you are aware of, which say you poke a guy, if it hits them, it bounces off and you get a rebound.
Yeah.
That's based on if it hits them. If it doesn't, then it just does something else instead. It like carries on lunging forwards. You can option select to go, oh, if it bounces off them because I hit them, swing around and whap them.
Yeah, but that's you deciding that, like.
That's an option
like,
select.
That is you deciding
That's
that in a split second.
that's
like,
an
you've been
option
going
select.
Bang,
It's
bang.
on decided you do it on fucking automatic.
Yeah, you don't
fucking
pre-decide.
Yeah, you do not in your brain go.
That's a series of
Without-
decisions, like.
That would be a trained response. That should be like a training
That's you
response.
going.
Yeah, an option select is
Right, that is you going.
But you
Right.
still have to put the button input. You have to train yourself to do the button inputs to do it in the game.
But it doesn't come out necessarily.
What do you mean it doesn't come out necessarily? It's the same thing. It's training.
That would always come out in real life. That would always come out in real life. If you thought, I'm going to do that, and if he goes to that side, do that, right? So you would always do that, right? In this game, you would not necessarily do that. Because in this game, you do that, and if he doesn't do that, you wouldn't do that. You wouldn't necessarily go like that.
No, you say, I do that, if it hits him, it swings round. But if it didn't hit him, then it carries on lunging forward. That is the option side. There are two consequences based on the set rules which you're expecting.
But it's different because you would always do that in real life.
And you'd always do that plinking for your option select in this. you're training.
Yeah, but it's just
It's about
like,
training the same. It's about training a response, training yourself to instinct, like